Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Trubs. Welcome back to the Wiretap, and today we are talking Ultima Writer 2. You know, the last one, we had the headline of Dialect versus Soul Jitsu, and I think all fights of the last one was fire. We had Just Trev and Jack Watts. We had Kisreal versus Georgie Roots. It was very, very, very entertaining. Very, very, very entertaining. And today, we about to go. Let's go straight into it. We've got a couple of the fighters. Let's do a couple face-offs. So we've got the return. Both of these men have been here. They know what this is about. They probably I don't even think neither of them got laughed at or anything. So both of them did very well on the last event. So I'm looking forward to see. It actually makes sense that both of them go against each other for me anyway. And yeah, we got man like Kiz.
Yes.
Man like Just Trev. What's happening?
Yes.
I see fists up and everything. What's happening? Talk to me. How's the training going?
Quality, man.
First
just
of all,
at 7. Oh no, let me go, mate. I'm going now. Right.
Go on.
7 till 8. I was just boxing. 7 till 8. We're sparring today. So yeah, good solid sparring. I sparred some geezers like 80. I think it was like 83, 85 kilogram. Pieced him up. Obviously, he weren't too experienced, but yeah, next time I'm gonna have to get someone a bit more experienced because he got bopped up. But yeah, the training's quality, man. I've lost about. I think my last fight, you said when I was against Jack, I was 72 kilogram. Today I was at 64, so I've lost a bit of weight for it. Wanted to get a little bit faster, a little bit fitter.
I like to hear that still. What are you saying, kids?
Yo, I'm good, man. Same really, training's been going fucking sick. Been sparring some proper good people, to be honest, you know. Like a whole mix of people as always in boxing gyms, but some really good people this time round. Like it's been different. Like the training's been different, you know. Like as you were saying before, this fight makes sense for a reason, and I've trained for that reason, man. Like, you know.
So, first of all, how did it feel doing Ultima Writer 1? Like, you know what the first to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it was sick. Honestly, it was sick. Like the whole experience from even before it began. Do you know what I mean? Like knowing I was going into it, the training that went into it. Like I was quite confident going into it anyway, but like the training that went into it was just.
Did you stop training in between the Ultima Writer 1 and Ultima Writer 2?
I had a month off. So I had 1 month where I just chilled for a bit, and then I just got straight back on it, man. And then obviously, as we've got, you know, closer towards the fight, it's gone up a level. You know,
more intense.
Ultimate shape for this.
Nice. So what are you saying, Trev?
Yeah, so I mean, the first fight was the first Ultimate Writer. Actually, I was me and Jack were the first actual fight, so we were the first ever battle rap boxing thing. So Kiz and Georgie were the second one. We were the first. So yeah, it was sick. Other than the fact that I got robbed a little bit. Obviously, both the Trubs and Briggs both had me winning, and so did everyone. Pretty much everyone that I spoke to. But obviously, we can say that. But yeah, I thought.
By the way,
pardon?
Just because. I said shout out to Trubs, by the way.
There you go. But yeah, man, it's training sick this time. Obviously, because I sort of didn't get mine was the only one that was crowd reaction. Everyone else wasn't crowd reaction. Everyone else got judged fairly. So obviously, it's a bit different for me. It's a bit more like revenge for me. So there's a lot more. There's a lot more on the line. And training wise, I was in the gym the next day. So. Yeah.
And what did you stay consistent till now?
Well, Baylor knows. Baylor was watching my story. He knows. Go on.
Did you stay consistent till now, or did you stop?
To be fair, mate, I've always, well, not always been training, but for the last 4 years, I've been training. So it's like I always go gym like 4, 5, 6 times a week, sometimes 7 times a week. Like just whenever I go. Obviously, it ain't going to be full on like hard all the time, but I enjoy going to the gym. It's like it's my mental health sort of thing, and it keeps my head screwed on. It keeps me not so hyperactive and flipping. Do you know what I mean? Cools me down.
I definitely hear that because I've had a tough year this year, and I've found going to the gym makes your mind puts your mind at ease in a way, and it's very therapeutic. It's very so I get that. I get that fully. What did you think, Trev? Let's start with you. What did you think of Kiz's fight on Ultimate Writer 1?
I thought Kiz was good. I thought Kiz is good. He's pretty fast. I thought, I mean, Georgie Roots was like, you know, he said he was a boxer since a kid. I'm going to say it, like, he said he's a boxer since he's a kid. And I saw him in that gym. It looked like the first time he's ever been in that gym. Like, no disrespect to Georgie. It's just the fact, like, if people are bad at boxing, they're bad at boxing. But lying about it's a bit different. Because he said, I'm from a family of boxers. It's like, well, weren't too great. But Kiz did the job. He, you know, he's good head movements, good defense, was getting out of shots. Yeah, he was good. I was impressed with him. I actually thought, as soon as I watched his fight, I said, well, I'm fighting Kiz next. And so did he, I think.
Let's stay with you, Trev. What did you think of your fight then on the watch back?
Watching it back, I think my one criticism about myself was I was getting a bit too... I landed the right hand a bit too easy because I was sparring my mate in the lead up to that fight, and he's like 6'3", 100 kilograms. So I weren't really landing too many right hands on him. So when I like fought Jack, like within about 10, maybe even less than 10 seconds, I landed the right hand on him. And because I landed that, I got a bit too gassed. So I was just like throwing the right hand, and I weren't really being as technical as I could be, sort of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I also feel, which I think you definitely, from what you said, you definitely fixed that. You could have been fitter.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even mention that. So yeah. Fitness, of course, 100%. Yeah. I was done by round 1, but I was, I was fat at that time. I was a fat boy, so it was expected. And I did sort of know that coming into the fight that I weren't as fit as I could be.
Okay,
so I ain't letting it happen again.
Let's go into you, kids. So, what did you think of Trev's fight?
So, I mean, you can go on YouTube and watch it. Everyone that's watching like this at the minute, go and watch the last fights now. But yeah,
finish watching this though. Don't fuck up my algorithm though.
Yeah, finish watching.
Get another tab open.
Finish watching this, then go and watch that. But
definitely
you can
go and watch that still though.
I was excited. You can see me there, excited. You know, it was an entertaining fight. It was the first fight of the day. You know, so the anticipation going into that fight was like, you know, we'd all been building towards it. It was all kicking off. And yeah, Trev was good. Do you know what I mean? Like you could tell he trained, like, and he knew what he was doing in there. And straight afterwards, pretty much, man, I knew I wanted to fight him next as well. Like that's just how it was. It makes sense. Everyone knows it makes sense. That's why everyone needs to watch this fight, because in my opinion, it's the two people that really, really trained for the last one. Like, and you could tell that they'd actually trained like hard for it. And like, we were the most technical on it. Like, so it makes sense. We're around the same weight. Why would we not?
So what did you think of your fight after watching it back?
Yeah, it was fun. Obviously, it's always fun to drop someone. It looks sick on the watch back. Do you know what I mean? You can gas over it. Especially because I was humble going into that. Obviously, we did that interview. I didn't talk no shit about Georgie. I was like, I'm confident. Do you know what I mean? Coming in, then we got on that stream. It's like, Kiz has got no power. Kiz has got no technique. I come from a family of boxers, and what happened? I literally countered and punched him with a jab the whole fight. Basically, I got trigger happy at the start, and I had to
knocked down from a jab.
I had to rein myself back in again, because at the start, you know, it was my first proper fight. There's people watching. You get a bit trigger happy. The adrenaline's there. You just start throwing wild right hands. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I think, and a few people said this to me as well. You could have, if your fitness was better.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, bro. I had COVID. I had COVID.
Could have been crazy.
The last week
could have been crazy.
I had COVID, bro. I was straight from COVID into that fight. So for the last 2 weeks of that fight, I didn't even train. But I didn't want to say that, obviously, because I'm not going to come out and openly say that before, am I? But everyone knew I had COVID because it was on my Facebook anyway. But the actual length of it and the way it was affecting me, I wasn't talking about that. Do you know what I mean? Because I wanted to fight. So I could have, really. There was in the first round, to be honest, I had him in the corner and I knew I could have definitely finished him, but it was...
I felt like you took the foot off the gas still. You took the foot off the gas.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I don't know if that's down to fitness or whatever.
No, definitely. It was, you know, I knew what my gas tank was 100%. That's what I'm saying. So you'll see at moments I definitely jumped back when, like, I could have probably just, you know, like you say, pushed forward a bit But
yeah.
but that's not it now. I'm fit. We're putting in lots of rounds sparring in the gym. Like I'm confident in my 3 rounds.
I respect it. I think this might be the most competitive fight and technical fight of the day, because I think both of you being that you've experienced that already, and you've pretty much been in the gym since. It just makes sense for this to be the most competitive fight of the day, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, quick predictions. Trev, how do you see this going? 3 rounds.
I think he'll get out the first round. I think he might make it to number 2.
Say again.
I said I think he might make it to number 2, maybe. I don't know.
So you're looking for a knockout?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be like a on the floor knockout, but he's going to get stopped. The referee's going to get involved.
Man said you're going to need help. Hey, kids, what are you saying?
It's not gonna happen, man. Honestly, like I've got so much confidence in my power. It's unreal.
Trev
Like,
said that so casually that I'm still looking at his face expressions a little bit like he's not flinching, you know.
I think genuinely, what's gonna happen is when I land a punch on him, he's probably gonna get a bit tentative, and it's gonna get technical as fuck. And if a knockout comes, I'll take it. Do you know what I mean? But we're fighting, man. Like, of course, I want to knock him out because that's the fucking dream. Not personally to you, Trev. You're a fucking sound guy. But I want to knock anyone I'm in that fucking ring with out. That's why I'm in there. Like, I'm not trying to point fight. I'm trying to fucking knock people out and put on entertainment for the people. So everyone jumps out of the fucking chairs and fucking screams. Like, and that's just it. That's what I've trained for.
I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect to anyone, and I don't even care who. I do want to see a knockout of this event still. I can't even lie. I don't care who.
Well, this one ain't got no head guards. The last one had head guards.
Yeah, we ditched off the head guards.
There you
go. Got rid of them. Come on. Someone's getting hurt in this fight.
Shut that fucker in the bin, mate. Don't bother ordering another one, Krishna. Don't bother ordering none of them, mate. We don't need them. Just get me the shorts. Get me the shorts, brother, some gloves.
That's fire. That's fire. Do you know one thing I was doing on when I watched the other one? The first one, I watched it back a few times, yeah. One thing, not necessarily just your fights, but let's say, for example, Baylor and Cooper. I know exactly the punch that made Cooper feel like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly that moment. And I paused it right there. And I think even with Kiz and Georgie, I think it was the same thing. I think there's a moment there that Georgie's like, this is about to be a long 2 minutes, you know? And I look at those moments. Do you know why? Because I feel like when I spoke to Jitsu, so Jitsu's my guy. Me and Jitsu got mutual friends and everything. So like outside battle rap. So Jitsu was like, yo, for me to train for this, I had to get my jaw rocked. Like he was training with people that was fucking him up on training. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think people need to understand there's a difference between just going into a fight and shadow boxing and everything and actually knowing what it's like to be punched in the face. Because if you watch the Sojitsu and Dialect fight, Jitsu got hit first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he dropped down. His legs dropped a little bit, innit? I remember that.
Yeah, he got hit first. He got right back up. Let's carry on. Do you know why? Because he knows what he's like to get hit during training.
That's it.
And I think there's a few people don't know what it's like to get hit.
On that night, a lot of people.
Mike Tyson saying made perfect sense for me. Everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face. I thought that was just a saying. That was just a quote. Actually, watching Ultimate Writer 1, it made perfect sense for me. My man thought he was going to go in there with a plan. And then that thing, plan out the window. You get me? So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward for this fight. I think both of you been training. Both of you are going to be technical. Both of you kind of, but at this point, know what it's like to get that adrenaline and be in that ring, being, around. I think, kids, this is what, your second fight? Because you had a fight before Roots.
Yeah, I had like a weird underground one, didn't I? On that fucking dodgy quarantine
Yeah,
fight.
like a week prep or something.
Yeah, a few days, man.
I remember. And even Trev's. I remember Trev saying like, "Yo, like going into the fight, yeah, I was watching YouTube tutorials, and I was like, yo,
that's it. Everyone was laughing. I was never in a boxing gym.
I was laughing.
This
laughing.
one I am. Yeah,
I was like,
that's
yo,
the thing. This one I'm in a boxing gym. I worked last time.
Donny said YouTube tutorial was gonna save him. He don't know what it's like to get punched in the face. Then, so
I was sparring as well, obviously.
I thought, yeah, you might be in some trouble here. You get me? So knowing that you've been actually training now, and you've been sparring with other people now, I feel like you guys might have the most technical fight of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
And I look forward to it. I want to see a good boxing match. I'm sure you lot know both of your fitness was a bit off before. I'm pretty sure you lot know what fitness to bring in for this one. So I'm looking forward for this one, man. I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah, man. Make sure you lot get your tickets, man, because this one's fire. You know, this one's fire. November 5th, Camden Boxing Club. Am I right? Camden Boxing Club.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Really nice place as well. Sick boxing gym. It's just nice. It's proper, like professional, clean. Like it's not like your dirty boxing gym you see like in like some rough ends. It's like some pristine like sort of boxing gym. It's the best one I've ever seen. It's well flash.
Yeah, man. Starts at 6 o'clock. Pretty much right after plug 2. So if you have plug 2, I'm gonna be obviously at plug 2 hosting the event, and then I'm heading right up to and I think people should do the same. And I think it's at a point where people can even just jump in the same cabs. Everyone chip into your cabs, head over to Camden, innit? It's not that deep. It's like two trains as well. It's not that deep. Head over and then come and support the scene, man. Shout out to Krishna. Krishna putting a lot of work into this. So yeah, man. But no further ado, let's bring on the man from Wales, the Welsh gunner. You know, you lot can dip out, can stay if you want. It's totally up to you.
I'm going. Lads.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you taking your time out, bro. Yeah, man, like Crash. Oh, that's not. The thing moved over. You was right there, and then you moved over.
Bro. That's Ireland, bro. You've gone too far, my G. You've gone too far.
Do you know what it is? I had because Kiz was here. My thing was in a certain order, and he left as I was pressed OK. So you moved over to that side, and then I pressed.
Well, you could have been doing something wild then as well, boy.
I know.
I got some shit to sort out in the morning.
That's cool, bro.
Your thing, my bro.
Boys. Thank you for taking the time out, bro.
Yeah, man, have a good one.
And the replacement battle, which again, salute Crash for taking this car. Fucking hell, mate. Man, like Lloyd.
Oh, bro.
XLD.
We in here, bro.
Man, this pulls up. Right, bro. Johnny Bravo shit.
Yeah, bro. Wreck-It Ralph, motherfucker. We out here, though.
You try and get ahead, you know, like Johnny Bravo. Get it for the fight.
Crash, I gotta start with you because obviously.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, we going. Oh, we going. We go.
You know I does this. I does this. This media shit is me. Let's go. What you gotta say, bro?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling excited. I was disappointed when Shawnee B dropped out because I thought that was it. That was the end of Ultimate Writer 2. But then Lloyd
that was the end of your fight. Ultimate Writer 2 is gonna go ahead, bro.
No, yeah, that's what, for me. Sorry, for me, like, you know what I'm saying. That was me on the bench. I don't like to be on the bench.
I hear that.
I didn't want to be on the bench. I was training for this before signing up. I was in the gym, so yeah, I thought that was the end. And then Lloyd needed a fight. I needed a fight. Fuck it, let's fight, big man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, Crash. You see your slogan in battle rap.
This gotta come true, bro.
Say your slogan again for the people that don't know.
There's 4 things I can do in this world. That's cook, rhyme, fuck, and fight. and we know the rest is true. So this is the time. This is the time, bro. My kids are beautiful. My food, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? My
I'm not
rhymes,
here to
fire.
attest to none of that because I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But
So the fight, I got the hands too. It's in there for a reason.
we're about to see.
I'm
We're
about
about
to
to
see,
see. Lloyd, let me quote you, and I don't. You said this before Crash joined the stream earlier. You said you need. This is your first ever fight,
Yeah.
and you needed something easy
Yeah.
to start with.
Just an easy one, to be honest. Initially, I got set up Baylor. I was like, you know what, you can fight. This could be tough. But then Krishna done me a solid and chucked me Crash. So it's a nice little warm up for next, you know.
So was Baylor an easy option then? Was this? Yeah.
No,
Was Baylor an easy option for you? Because I don't think so.
to be fair, I think he can fight. I think it would have been good. He wouldn't have won, but it would have been a really good fight. But now I feel like they're giving me Baylor if he was out of shape.
Mm. And
Right.
slightly more tanned. Do you know what I'm saying?
Lloyd, but if you never fought before,
Look at this arm, bro.
what makes you think Baylor was a
Won't
problem?
knock your shit left twice.
Baylor was a problem, you know.
I think the difference is it's like, have you ever fought in the ring? Yes. No, I've never fought in the ring, but in terms of like in the streets or wherever, it's so many times now. It's the point where like you can take a hit and just keep moving forward because it doesn't affect you. Like the size of me, you don't get jumped by one person. There's always
Them
more.
Valley man are different. He's from Wales. Them Valley man are different. You see them pumped up Valley man, bro.
Where you from?
Wales.
Wales.
So you're both from the same end. We need to see
not
the
same
Welsh
end. I'm from the
here.
bit. He from the Stranger Things, like, you know what I'm saying, the valleys and that, bro. Hills have eyes and them man there, bro. Look at his arms, bro. That ain't Welsh water, bro.
A man said Stranger Things.
That's lost kids, bro. That's the protein of lost kids he's eating, bro. I don't even know if I need to pause that one. But yeah, that ain't Cardiff water, my G.
I'm still on Stranger Things. I'm not even gonna lie. That's Stranger Things. Yo. So what are you saying? So obviously, again, you said you never had fights in the ring, but you've had plenty of scraps.
Yeah, like
them Oceana mucky ones.
you know, like you said earlier. I think in the tread is you need to get hit to actually know what it's like. Like,
yeah, nah, that's definitely a plus. I think if you never been hit before, yeah, it's a problem still.
like
you're gonna evaluate your life, because I remember when the first time I lost a fight, I never forgot that day. And this is 15 plus years ago. So if you've never been hit before, then this is going to be your day for you. And getting punched in your face is not nice. It's not nice. So,
like,
yeah, sorry to cut you, bro. Go ahead.
Like I got jumped before, stabbed 3 times. The left leg don't work properly because of it, and I say I still come off the better in that sort of fight in terms of scrapping. So there's nothing Crash is going to hit me with that's not going to keep me moving forward to it. And I think that's what he needs to be aware of. He might be able to throw the shoulders into Scoop and push Scoop back, but this is just going to keep coming.
That's a fact. You know that I rock big niggas.
Scoop back into this. Shout out Scoop, man. Scoop's on BT Sports. You gotta leave Scoop out of this.
Yeah. The highlight clip. ITV, BBC, Sky Sports, Crash, shoulder bar.
Shout out Scoop, man. My dog. But listen, so what about your fitness though?
I broke my foot about 3 or 4 months ago, so I'm getting back into it. But will I be as fit as I'd want to be? No. Will I be fit enough? Yeah.
Hey, Crash, what he's basically saying is, even if you hit him, man's gonna be like, you know, when Terminator keeps going.
Yeah.
You know, when Terminator
the thing is, bro. I
And it's
try
getting
catch
hit
them
and
right
it
on the
keeps
tip
going
of his
forward.
nose. I try catch them right on the tip of his nose because I tried to punch the bone into the brain, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to do a prodigy here.
Mm,
Right you
mm.
in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. I see what you're trying to do here. Donny's not even flinching. He's looking like you're gonna punch him and he's not gonna move.
He'll move. He'll move. He needs to move, bro.
All right, so Crash, obviously, a question for you that a lot of people will have. A lot of people watch the Yunnan battle.
Yeah. That's fine, bro. You heard him, bro. He's broken up too, bro. Like, I'm fine. I'm great, bro. He said he been stabbed in that. That's a gut shot waiting to happen, bro. Like, his foot don't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? He a pirate and some shit, bro. My hip is fine, bro. I was battling like 2 months after that operation. Like, I got straight in the gym and just, I got shit to do. I got 3 kids. I got shit to do. I can't be sat resting. So I had to get that good and proper. And yeah,
I
that's
mean,
not held me back at all.
a
If
hip
anything, it's better.
replacement.
It's better. Man got the upgrade. Like Need for Speed. Man got the new turbo, bro. Man got the reliable
You said he
turbo
can
now.
press
The
nitro. He
suspension.
can press nitro.
Yeah, bro. Man got the suspension on the front hook. Yeah, on the front foot. I'm ready.
Okay, so Crash, like, let's go. Let's take this serious now. So, not that we wasn't before.
No. Let's go serious.
But how do you see this fight going?
I think all the boys are lying if they said they wouldn't love a knockout. Do you know what I'm saying? But I will take a TKO.
Don't hold the mic like an R&B nigga.
And I will listen, bro. We're being serious, bro. I'm being serious, bro. About to drop a 16 now, bro. Yeah, so I'd love a KO, obviously. I will take a TKO and still cheeky smile. If it goes on points, it is what it is. I'm a dreamer. I have to dream and reach for the stars. And if I miss the stars, I'll grab a handful of the clouds, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Lloyd, how do you see this fight going?
I think it'll be over maybe 2 rounds. I think first round, I think I'll probably land 1 or 2 and Crash will start doing the Georgie route.
You're gonna land 1 or 2. Okay. Yeah, cool. You do that.
And then second round, if he wants to get anywhere close, as soon as he gets close, he's going down. There's no way he will survive a big one.
Wow.
Why?
You think you can get the knockout?
100%. There's no way fitness-wise I will last 5 rounds, but I know I'm not going to have to go past 2 or 3.
Nah, but see, I don't think that's the right mentality to have.
I think
people need to go in there to last 3 rounds. Because remember, you also said you never had a fight in the ring before. So you can't then say...
Sorry to cut you off, bro. I got some news for you, bro. It's 5 rounds, bro. Main eventing. 5 rounds, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And he's saying about 2 rounds in. Are you mad, bro? But my man's training for 2 rounds, 2.5 rounds, bro.
And if he's saying you can't even last 3 rounds, but we're going to go 5, and you never fought before, so you don't actually know what it's like to be in the ring, I think you need to try and go in there ready for the minimum 3 rounds.
Yeah,
I need to get more than 2 lands on the first round, bro, because it's light, bro. I
think you need to land at least. Crash, have you fought before?
No, not in the ring. I've had scraps, but not in the ring. But
have you had a good one in your face before?
Yeah. I'm sparring wise, not knuckle to face. I've never been hitting my face with a knuckle, but a glove. Yeah, I've held bangs. The people that I train with, I started training with, he just become. Yeah. The guy that I trained with, shout out Tom. He just won the belt for like the Welsh white collar, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the people I've been training with are big guys, bouncers and that, bro. Shout out Carl. Big guys I train with, bro. Put Lloyd in a headlock. You know what I'm saying? So. Like you said about Soul Jitsu, like bro, this fight is like it represents the Yunnan, the scoop fight, the Bolster Bambino fight. Crash will jump in that ring and scrap know what I'm saying?
You just the difference is that one's a fight with words.
That man
This
try to punch
one,
me. This man's trying to punch me in the face, Trubs. I can't take it, bro. Violate me, bro. Talk about tell my kids to go clean his room. He's like, don't let me get Lloyd around here, Bev. You know what I'm saying, Dad? I can't have that violation in my house, Trubs.
you keep saying
I
this.
cannot do it, bro.
You keep saying things that looking at my man, it could happen.
He looks like let's not get it twisted now, bro. He looks the part, but that slow ass fucking big arm, bro. As soon as that misses, he got like 3 seconds to rethink a new plan, bro. I'm inside, bro. Open him up, bro. That chin's coming off, Rude boy. No head guard. Are you crazy? Look at that nose, Trubs. Shout out black people, we're blessed. Some of us got the squidgy nose. That's me, bro. Hit me in my nose, bro. My eyes don't even water. Hit this nigga in his nose, bro. He don't look the same no more, bro. New passport photo.
I said new passport photo.
Bro, it's just lucky it wasn't Shawnee B in it, because Shawnee B I was gonna actually that Lloyd I respect in it, so it's gonna be a good heavyweight fight. Shawnee B, the way he was talking about how he wasn't training, which is in the proof, I was gonna make an example out of him. Lloyd, I want a nice heavy fight.
Why did Shawnee B drop out?
Personal issues. Not training and personal issues, apparently. Not about him anyway. Let's skip that. It's not about him anymore. Anyway.
Yeah, it's not. You got a different type of problem in your hands right now. Still, I can't even.
That's what I say to people. I was promised pub lunch, and these man gave me Miller and Carter, so it's calm. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Right. Beef steak.
Right. I'm looking forward to this. Again, Lloyd's got the weight. Crash also has the weight.
I got a nice weight now. I was fat like a couple months back. I slim now. You wasn't at the fight, the last process, bro. I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm ill in it, so I'm all wrapped up. But I'm alright. I slimmed down, bro. These shoulders work, bro.
I'm gonna be there still. And I'm looking forward for this fight, man. So again, salute to both of you for jumping in the ring. It takes a lot. A lot of people are not, they don't have the balls for it. You're not taking on the challenge. Lloyd, obviously, he said this is going to be easy, but the truth is he never fought before, and it still feels like he's light work, so he's jumping in. Crash is taking on a man that's built like, Terminator, but he's saying light work, he's going to punch him in his nose. Okay, so with that being said, you lot just got to copy your tickets and come and see it, because I'm going to be there and go and see it. I'm definitely going to be there and see it, So November 5th, Camden Boxing Club. The link for the tickets are going to be in the description. Make sure you lock up your tickets. And, I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm really looking forward to this.
I think whatever happens, whoever turns out, the 2 big guys getting punched, there's not going to be another fight on the card that's going to have as big a punches as in this fight.
I think both of you will land
Trevor Kidd is going to be techy. This one's going to be a slugfest. Yeah.
I think both of you will be
this arm, got the whole power of my country in it, bro. I'm gonna hit you, but man. You didn't even see that, bro. I got more for you in the ring. Don't worry. I got more for you, bro. Yeah, I had that on my hoodie the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the fuck was that. But anyway, copy your tickets November 5th, 6 o'clock, right after plug 2. Make sure you head over to Ultimate Writer. I will be there. Crash will be there. Lloyd will be there. And this is going to be a scrap still. It's going to be a scrap. Bringing on the next fighters. You lot are free to stay, free to jump out. It's totally up to you lot.
I'll dip it. I'll stay in the background and I'll come back out when they're finished.
All right, saying that. And so we've got man like Scott. What? Raw man's got his back turned, He just wanted the intro, How long was your back turned for?
Like 25 minutes.
Oh my days, man. Don't turn your back on Enigma,
Don't worry about it. Have a look at that nigga dead in the eye.
How do I backstage myself? I can't backstage myself, brother.
I'll do it. It's cool. Yeah, man, like Enigma.
What the fuck is this nigga doing, man?
You're on mute, bro.
Man tried to do the "I'm not facing you," James Bond. Oh, welcome to the room thing. So I had to, what do you want me to do? Just sit here like I was just sat here waiting? You did the spin on the chair, fam. Come on,
Bro,
his back was turned for a hot minute. Still, I can see him backstage with his back turned. I'm thinking he's doing something, so it's cool.
nah.
Then the thing, I press his button. Pause, man. Said I press his button. I press his thing, and
bro.
Man turns around like he's in slow motion. Like, yo, okay, so this, all right.
This nigga said, "Usher, what's this?" Singing in a hole.
Mad thing. What are you saying, Enigma? How's things? I ain't seen you.
I'm good. I'm good, Trubs. How are you, my God? How are you?
I'm good, man. How's things? Everything good?
Yeah, man. I'm sick, but I'm always sick, bro. I've got an angry immune system, bro. I'm like a sickly child, innit?
You need to pattern that, man. Pattern that immune system, bro.
Bro, I try. I have my greens. I have my multivitamins. I'm a smoothie guy, but yeah, it's calm though.
Bro,
it's calm.
You need to try boiled 7-Up. You're sorted. Like, that's the Irish cure. Boiled 7-Up. You will never be sick again.
Damn. Yeah, you need to send me the link for that, bro.
Yeah, send me what we'll do, yeah.
Yeah, you have to hit me with that.
So, Enigma, you fighting someone who obviously Scott. He says he box. You box, right?
Box, kickbox, Thai box. For the jiu-jitsu in there.
Okay. So
yeah, he's done bears.
Yeah, he's active. He's active. So what are you saying? How does it feel to jump back in the ring and have a starting point with Scott?
Sweet, bro. Honestly, I'm calm. Even if he's fought before, I'm lit. I don't back down from challenges, bro. I don't know if you man know who David Goggins is.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend. I thought to pretend for a little minute, but then
this nigga's like my guy ran across the desert, 120 miles, no water. Like every day, he picked the 4 hardest things on the planet to do and just did them in a month. So every time I think, oh, do you know what? He might have fought before. He's done Thai before. He's done boxing before. He's done kickboxing before. And then I get Pat Stay in my head and it's like, but have you tried being a man though? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just be a man. And then,
hey, my bro, all due respect,
we have to. We can't duck challenges, bro.
True, but all due respect, being a man ain't gonna save you in the ring. Because at the end of the day, that's who I am as well. So you gotta have a bit extra than being a man, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I don't need saving though. Still,
he's saying he's a man plus a boxer plus a kickboxer
and Usher. This nigga's everything.
You get me? Plus, he can spit on the chair. Yo, he's got some tricks, bro.
Yeah, he's got some moves.
I feel like I don't know if you aware, like Penn State might be a little bit under pressure on this card. Still, you got
of course
clean up the name. Still,
of course. I've got to pattern it, bro. But nah, bro, Scott, I don't need saving, fam.
Two Penn State guys can't lose.
Yeah, facts.
In this event,
facts.
Still.
Facts, bro. So I got to show out. But even what you were saying before, Chubbs, like, I've been hit, bro.
You've been hit.
Nose gone, blood bust, water eyes, black eye. I've been hit.
Okay. That's important.
Sparring, though. Sparring, I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, bro. I spar hard, fam. I've been getting my guys to go crazy. I don't want this light touch. What's that gonna do when I got to fight my guy who's mastered every kung fu on the planet, fam? You need to hit the fuck out of me, cuz.
Listen, I don't know what you've been doing to prep for this shit, but I'm sorted. I watch all 3 Karate Kid movies. I'm after binge watching Cobra Kai. I don't need to pick up no weights, bro. You're finished.
You can try it, bro. You can try it. It's gonna be interesting to see. But like Trump said, bro, I've got to get some kind of redemption, not just on this, but I've also got to show Like, I think the pressure's more on you, bro.
Is that
Like,
why
you
you here?
fought three different things, fam. If I beat you and I've never fought before or boxed, that's crazy.
So what?
Dude,
What you have you had fights before, Scott?
I fought once in boxing. I was supposed to make my kickboxing debut 2 years ago. Then COVID hit. Then my gym wasn't open until late last year because of COVID over here. So we couldn't do contact sports for a time.
Is your fight
So,
out?
say that again?
Is your fight out on YouTube and that?
Nah, it's not.
Nah, I
It's,
tried to
it
look
was
for that shit
about 3
already.
years ago. Yeah, if you see this, man, it's not bad, but he's still fucking trying to sue you. Nah, these fights, yeah, over here in Ireland, because they're not as mainstream as this shit would be, they're not recorded, like, you get what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
So
they don't have the,
so
they don't
Enigma
have the
can't
whole
study
full
you.
screen thing around.
Shout out Krishna, I can see you at the back still. We've got to bring you in a minute. Yeah, so Enigma, so being that this is your first time fighting, how's your training going? How are
It's
you
good.
training?
Of course, you got to, bro. I'm not training crazy, like not like super crazy.
I
But
just see a spliff in your mouth. So I'm like, yo, what going
yeah,
over here?
it's late though. It's like 10 o'clock. Training's over for the day. I'm done for the. That's my. You know what I'm saying? That's my gold at the end of the rainbow.
No, I respect it. I respect it.
But now I've been training, bro. I train every week. I'll do at least one class. For most of the time, it's hard sparring, and we just spar for a full hour, and we just go crazy. And the rest of the week, I'm doing cardio to try to get my stamina where it needs to be, because my stamina is not all that great. So it needs to get to a point where I can do.
I'll be real. I'll be real, yeah. And I don't know if I said this before, but Ultimate Writer 1, I got there, set up my computer, Briggs is sitting next to me. We're about to set up the commentary and all of that stuff. Georgie walks up to me. Have you got Rizla? I looked at my man and I said,
before the fight,
bro, you about to jump in.
Big man thing, yeah.
Yo, Roots. Yo, I love Roots, you know.
Man said, have you got Rizla? I'm like,
bro, I'm actually boring, man.
cuz you about to get in there.
Hey,
You're like the second fight of the night.
Dredge, you're about to throw hands. Don't be worrying about the Riz.
I said, I didn't want to. Yeah, I said, yeah, I ain't got Rizla, bro. I did. I didn't want to give it to him. Because I didn't want him to have, I didn't want to be the guy giving him Rizla before his fight. He probably don't even know this. I had Rizla. I didn't give him Rizla. I said, no, I don't.
That's love.
He still found Rizla, though.
Of course.
He still found Rizla.
It's Roots. You know he's going to find Rizla.
And he went and done, yo. But anyway, do you feel like there's pressure on you, Enigma? Obviously, I know you and Roots are totally different people. Yeah, do you think there's any pressure on you going into this one?
Yeah, bear. It's the whole way of I can't lose, bro. Like, low key, it's either I don't lose or put on such a good showing, niggas are like, he was low key robbed. Like, it has to be that one of those two, because
it has to be at least debatable. Yeah,
has to be at least a minimum. That's the base. I might have to move the camera to show you how low. Like, that's the base. The plan is, that's plan Z.
Have you watched the obviously, again, I don't want to stay on Roots, but have you watched Roots fight?
Yeah. Watch Roots fight like 3 times.
No comment.
Obviously, I think the best fight of that day was Dialect and Soul Jitsu. Crazy fight.
I agree.
100%.
Crazy fight. The best fighter, I would say, was Baylor.
Yeah, I can debate that.
So, do you know how the Irish see?
Are you studying this thing?
Not just this, but I watch. This is what I mean. I don't really talk about myself bare. I watch bare UFC, bro. UFC is like my heart and soul. I watch a bit of boxing now and then as well. So it's not like I've not been watching. And I've seen all the ultimate fighters like 3-4 times.
Okay. So you know what's to come.
Oh yeah, and I watch shit all day. My brain's like a sponge, so I'll just watch something on what's this,
And
how to flip, what's this, how to do
most
this.
importantly, is like you said earlier, you've been punched in the face before. Personally, I think that's one of the most important things, knowing what it's like to be punched in the face.
Facts.
Because if you
First time I
don't
got
know,
hit,
you're going
I
to
was
reevaluate.
fucked.
You're going to be reevaluating life.
Facts.
So if it's not your first time, you can keep going. That's my logic. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my man was
Scott,
thumping me as
Exactly,
well, bro.
yeah.
He kept going too. The nose was bust. He's like, "Are you calm?" I was like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm sweet." In my head, I was like, "Damn, boy." It's like shit. And he kept going though, and it's different. So to anyone on the card, if you don't spar hard, if you don't have someone actually trying to take your head off, when you get in the ring, it's gonna be a wrap for you.
No, 100%. Scott, what are you saying? How's your training been?
On a real note, my training's been good. I took a week off because of work and that, but that's life. But my training's been good. I'm getting the cardio up a lot. I'm losing a lot of weight. For me, yeah, I've been a student of the game since I was 15. I'm going 20 in January. That's only 4 years that I've been a student of the game. So most of the shit is hardwired into me. Now, it is going to be a small bit difficult because it's boxing. It's not kickboxing. It's strictly hands. But then again, in saying that, the way I train, the basics, I stick with my bread and butter all the time whenever I'm training. So it wouldn't matter, and no offense to you, Nick, but yeah, because this is just free talk, but it wouldn't matter if you're the smallest person or the tallest person. You could be fucking Tyson Fury or Tyrone Spong, doesn't matter to me, yeah. My brain shuts off. You're not an enigma to me when we're in the ring. You're just a guy that I'm fighting now. I'm trying to keep my head on. I don't feel like everybody's going to say, oh, I feel no pressure. Anxiety, I fucking feel that. But if you don't feel that before a fight, you're going to die. That's when you know you're fucked.
Facts.
But pressure, I forget about the pressure. I keep the anxiety because you don't fear no man. If you don't fear fear, that's where you're gonna lose. If you fear fear itself, you're fine. And I keep that in my head. Even when I'm flying over, even when I'm gonna be making that walk, it's still gonna be in my head. He's not an enigma. He's just a guy in my way from getting the dub. And I don't give a shit. Like all these guys are saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Let's be honest, lads. There's only like 3 of you who actually have had fight training beforehand. Let's be brutally honest, yeah. This is created a way not only just to promote men's mental health, yeah, raise a bit of money for charity, yeah. See how many of you man can get in the ring and be like, oh yeah, I actually bust man up. But you really though. But you really. I've heard stories about you. I know when the streets you're fucking dangerous, bro. So this isn't being taken lightly. This isn't the case of, oh, you've never boxed in the ring before. Bro's got hit. He's got hit. So I know what to expect. And now that's the thing with most of these guys who are on this thing, yeah. You see some of them putting the work, yeah, and then you see those who don't put in. You don't see if they're putting in the work or not, but you know they're working, and then you have them guys who are like, oh nah, it's fresh. Don't need to do nothing. It's the complete opposite for me. I stick to what I know. I do what I know. I bring the weight down. I get the cardio up. I get on the weighing scales, face off, get in the ring, and then that's it. That's all there is to it.
How do you see it going?
How do I see it going? These lads are always looking for a knockout shit. They're like, oh yeah, I want to get him out in the first round. I'm sparring hard to knock this fella out. No. I get your point, Enigma, yeah, but if you're sparring hard all the time, you're mentally preparing yourself to go in for a war, always trying heavy. You're not fighting smart, yeah. You keep it intermediate, right? Then you can expect to be hard, but you're not always trying to go for the knockout. And it's not the power of the punch; it's a punch they don't see that knocks them out. So I'm not trying to focus on the power. I'm trying to hit Enigma with the punches he's not going to see, and to be out of dodge when he's getting ready to hit. That's how it is.
Are you my life coach, bro? You just gave me some sick advice, man. I rate it still.
Listen, this is the only face-off I've been in the last 2 months where I actually don't hate the guy. And I don't actually want to take his head off for real. Like, if you see me with ScoMo, I was like, I want to fucking kill you, mate. But you, it's like, nah, sure, that's bro. Like, at the end of the day, take this fight shit out here. That's bro, like, for real. We're just...
You know what? The difference with this fight, Trubs, yeah? Mm-hmm. Crash and my guy is going to be Tyson Fury, Gorilla Monsoon. These niggas going to be bam, 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 big things. Other man, Trev and Sis, that's going to be mad technical because Trev and Sis are like they're going to be like 10, almost 20 kilos lighter than we are. Because we're kind of heavy. We just don't look it, but we're heavy. So them man are going to be quick. This is actually, bro, this is going to be a show. Like, we're really just going to go out there and go crazy. And if I knock him out, what? If he knocks me out, boo. But still, it could happen. But it's not about that. The thing it's about making a show for everyone to enjoy and raising lots of money in it.
Like I said, I don't care who. I just want to see someone get knocked out still. This event, I want to see someone get knocked out.
Do you know what,
though,
Chubbs? I swear we got to do mandatory 16-ounce gloves. Because 16, if it is, we might not see no knockouts. We'll see quite a few knockdowns, though. Yeah, but maybe no knockouts. Because the head guards
I'm happy. I'm happy with a couple knockdowns still. I'm happy with a couple knockdowns. Yeah, no head guards as well. I'm happy with a few knockdowns still. How do you see this going, Enigma?
Oh, it could honestly. You know what I'm like, Chubbs. I'm not that guy. Oh, matter. This is gonna be a war. Either I'm gonna knock him out in maybe the third. He's gonna knock me out maybe the third. Or it's gonna be a crazy fight. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna knock each other down bare times. Niggas are gonna get back up because we both know what it's like to be hit and keep going and put on a real show for the audience, isn't it?
I want to see that still. I don't want to see a man staying down, you know.
Oh, bro, if you get hit and you lie down on the floor, it's a mazza, innit?
Bro, here's the thing, yeah, and I'm not trying to be cocky or no shit, but bro, I'm fucking I used to be epileptic, right? And ever since I got clear of my epilepsy, I've not been knocked down once, yeah? And then I have the Irish blood in me as well, so trying to knock me down is like trying to find Waldo in the book, bro. And I'm not being cocky or no shit. I sparred with people, yeah, because when I was kickboxing, I was boxing, there was nobody in my weight class. I was the only guy who was above 80 kilos. So I'd be sparring guys up to 120, up to 130 kilos. Them motherfuckers would not go light on me. And I was 16, 17 at the time, and they're trying to take my fucking head off. And they couldn't get me. And I'm not saying you can't. You very well could get me. I might fuck up and you might just go and get me, yeah? But it's not going to be easy.
Of course.
Anyone can get got. Anyone can get got.
Facts.
Nah, man, I'm looking forward for this one as well, man. Like you said, this is going to be a war. Make sure you get your tickets, man. November 5th,
yeah,
Camden Boxing Clubs. You have to be there.
It's a 2-day event. It's not even a 2-day. It's a 2-part event. The plug 2 is part 1, and the boxing is part 2. You have to get both tickets and come to both events. You can't even come to one and not the other. You can't come to boxing, not go plug 2.
Yeah,
can't come plug 2, not go boxing. You're wilding.
If you're coming to London for plug 2, you have to make sure you get me, Ultimate Rider 2. You know what I'm saying?
Let me plug all the events that I know that are going on so far, yeah? Go to the Trenches thing. Go to Premier Battles Ireland. Go to Premier Battles London. Go to Arpers Comp Ireland. Go to all of them, man. Support the scene. Look at all of us up. Because let's put it like this, yeah? If it wasn't for the fans, you wouldn't have no scene altogether, yeah? So come through after the plug, hop in the fucking taxi, hop on the coach, whatever, fucking walk if that's what you want to do, yeah? With your spliff and your drink in the plastic cup, yeah? Come over and support, man. That's what it's all about. You want a good night? We have loads of good nights signed up for everyone.
No, 100%. I want to bring in the gaffer, the man that put this thing all together. He's worked very, very hard on this. So yeah, man, I wanna bring on the man, the myth, the legend, the black belt man.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Man, like Krishna, you on mute, by the way. So I'll mute your thing.
Hello, madam. Yo, what up? Everybody good?
All good,
fam.
I'm good, man. How you doing?
All good. Very tired. Just finished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, 2 hours of that. Never good, man. Never good.
DJ kind of crazy.
All this working. Obviously, we've been doing face-offs. We had Kiz and Trev. We had Crash and Lloyd. We had, as you see, Scott and Enigma.
Nice.
It's been dope. So, how's it been? Obviously, getting all the. What's the difference between Ultimate Writer 2 and Ultimate Writer 1? Number 1.
mainly there's no battles.
Mhm.
We thought that we'll let the lineup be just fighters, just fights, back-to-back fights, and we'll try and bang them out. We did originally have 8 fights scheduled for this, which was possibly going up to 10, which really would have helped. Things happen, things go down. We've got a few fights scheduled. There actually might be a couple added this week. So there might be a couple face-offs that you might miss.
Oh,
But you know
top
what?
spicy.
It is what it is, man. Do you know what I mean? So
I like it because
full flyer could be dropping end of the week, and it could have a couple of fights on there that no one's known about. Doesn't have its own announcement card yet, but yeah, we working. We non-stop working, man, non-stop. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I've been speaking to people like Crash. I even spoke to Soul Jitsu the other day, and it was telling me how he hasn't carried on the training, but he's carried on the mentality of keeping his mental health a priority, you know, looking after himself and putting himself forward and things like that. And like Crash was telling me how this whole thing has made his whole life change for himself. And like he looks at life in a completely different way now. He goes and trains, he looks after himself, he puts a lot more effort into his family now. And like, do you know what I mean? The stuff like that, man. That shit warms my heart more than anything, genuinely. I know that sounds gay as fuck, and I know we all battle rappers.
Nah, that's 100, man. That's 100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's what it's all about,
Oh,
bro. That's what it's all about.
Nah, that's
those
100,
ones,
bro.
it hits my emotions sometimes to hear the fighters are actually doing what or receiving the goodness that I was trying to hope for from this event. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, of course. Like, do you know what I mean? I hope Georgie still
And
carries
that's
on.
priceless. That's priceless. That's something that money can't buy. So
You know,
you
I'm
get me,
hoping
yo.
the other fighters carry on their training regardless. If not, they still use it as a way to look after themselves or have an outlet. You know, we are grown-ass men. We go through so much shit in our lives, especially at our young ages of 25 to 35 to 40. Like in this, like we're not even middle-aged yet, but we're still going through so much. Like, and you know, I think it's just very important for grown men or young men having a physical outlet, you know, for their angers, their frustrations, everything that they've worked so hard for, all the disappointments in their lives. It's just something to take it out of them, you know. And yeah, I think a bit of boxing, a bit of MMA, a bit of kickboxing, you know, you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong, definitely.
Yeah, facts.
That's all, man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I mean, the card's dope. Obviously, we've got, as I said, I've interviewed. I've done the face-offs for Kiers and Trev. I kind of think that's going to be the most technical fight of the day. Both of them have been there. Is both of their returns. So I'm looking forward to see both of them know where their fitness lacked last time, so they know what to put in the tank this time. Crash and
yeah.
Gun.
Have you seen either of those two recently? So in the fighter chat. So we got a fighter chat. They've been sending pictures of their training probably before you jumped in trouble, bro. From when I saw Kiz in March, he's put on so much weight. Like he's put on muscle. He's pumped up, man. It's insane. And Trev as well. Trevor's just become like a lot more squarer about himself, and it just feels like these boys are filling out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Trev said he went from he lost almost 10 kilos, and he's just a lot faster. So
he lost a lot of weight, man. Do you know what I mean? And he looks so much more crisp. Do you know what I mean? I know that sounds really weird. Sorry. I know I'm saying this weird shit, but like it's true though, man. These men look different, and it's been what 6-7 months. Do you know what I mean? And it was the fact that they locked the fight in, and they were like, "This is what I'm training for. This is my goal. This is my end product. This is how I work for it."
Yeah. Nah, it's dope, man. It's dope. Obviously, Crashing and XLD. Shout out to XLD for jumping back in the ring. Shout out to Crash for taking such a hard fight.
Bruh.
You know?
Crash didn't see his arms before he accepted. I'm saying this now. He did not see a picture of him before he accepted.
But you know what, though? That's
seen him today.
A good thing or a bad thing, because if Crash is quick, my guy's got to swing that big arm for a cross. It could be a
yeah, depends on
where it goes.
Depends.
Could be like a miracle.
It could be a tough one. And you also got to think about Baylor and Cooper. Cooper had one
Is that
part in
still
the round.
happening?
No, that happened in the last one. Baylor Cooper.
Oh, but oh yeah. No, I was
So
talking
that
about
one
us,
was
yeah.
there was a point in the third round. Cooper catches Baylor. Bam. It's the first time in the whole entire fight he catches Baylor. Baylor's seeing that Cooper's head guard was adjusted, told the referee to go check his head guard, and literally started wiping off his brow, shaking it off and he said to me at the end of the thing, if Cooper carried on the way he started that third, or like started the entire fight the way he started that third, Baylor would have had a completely different fight on his hands. And like, yeah, he may be big, he may be
everything's
slow.
different until you get hit.
Hook. Yeah, exactly right, Trump. One hook.
The minute you get hit, things change.
Bro, XLD's got some big arms,
All the
man.
time.
So packing a punch behind him, man. Oh.
See, here's the thing, right? And this is the misconception that most of these guys are going to think, yeah? Don't matter about the size, right? It matters about the form. It don't matter if you're built like this, yeah, or you're fucking like,
yeah, your legs got to be able to support your body still.
Exactly, your legs and
a lot of people
that's the
neglect
most important part.
their legs, but their legs.
They don't do leg day, fam. They don't do leg day.
Your legs need to be
core,
able to hold you up.
Twice a week at the minimum. Come on now.
Your legs need to be able to hold you up. So definitely.
Exactly. You don't want to be walking around doing a Carlton dance, man, when you get hit with a punch. They're probably like, bro, no. Yeah, exactly, man.
But yeah, man. Krishna, obviously, yeah, we was just about to wrap up. Obviously, I've been telling everyone where to get their tickets. I'm gonna put the ticket link in the description. Make sure you come to November 5th, 6 o'clock, Camden Boxing Club. It's gonna be lit, man.
All of that.
Yeah.
November is a day for UK battle rap. That is a day for UK battle rap.
A fire day.
And if you are an affiliate, if you have a league in a different city, feel free to come down to both of the events. That day, you better bring your chairs. You better bring your energy drinks. You better bring your snacks, your protein bars, your anything you got, your rice cakes. Bring it all. You're going to be there for the whole day, and you're going to not regret a single second of it. The plug.
Hide your wife should leave with me tonight.
You know what I mean? The plug 2's got a massive card on. Ultimate Writer's got this massive card on. This is going to be 5th of November. Will go down in history as one of the greatest days in UK battle rap history, hands down. Oh,
the Welsh gunner.
Come on.
How do you do it? Is it?
What you saying? What you saying?
No, flip it. Yeah, flip it. You got it. Well,
Come on. Come say hi. Whose hand is that?
That's P. That's Queen P.
How the fuck you do that? Like,
gang.
What are you doing, man? Come on, bro. One up and down, bro.
Crash, you sound like you in a generator in an elevator. Your shit is wild.
Look at the mic.
I'm in your mama house. No, I'm ill as fuck, innit?
Crash looks like he's about to record. He's about to record his mixtape. Still, look at him.
Hit him up.
Bro, Crash looks like one of them 2016 SoundCloud rappers that never made it.
Now, Crash, how you feeling though? How you actually feeling? Because, I said, do you think it's gonna be easier for you because my man's gonna be mad slow, or do you think it's gonna be worse for you because his power is gonna be more effective than your speed?
Good question.
I don't know, bro. We're gonna have to find out 5th of November. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like his power's amazing, but if you can't hit me, that power's useless. Whoa, man! Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Man was been in the dance for 10 years, bro. I got hit, bro. No pun intended with the hit joke. You know what I'm saying? But man can move, bro. Big guy, bro. Never been arrested, never been knocked out, bro. I move when it's time to move, Ruth, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move. It's time to go.
Okay.
Rude boy,
He's gonna get tired. He's a big lad. Listen, bro. It takes a lot of energy to carry that big arms around.
But it's like I was saying, man. I keep saying this. Everything is calm until one bang lands. If you get hit, wherever you had planned is out the window. Like I said,
Why
like,
you always plan
bro,
2 steps ahead, my brother? That's why you always plan 2 steps ahead, my brother. You don't plan your first punch, you plan your third punch, my G.
That's a good point, Crash. Good point.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much, sir.
Good point, fam. That's a good point.
What's that
Man,
Taekwondo specialist? Thank you very much.
all right,
Yo,
all
who's eating
right.
Chris, man?
Huh?
I can hear cracking.
Yeah, and I can hear that as well still. But yeah, man, final words anyway. Let's start with Scott. Final words before we wrap up.
All I'm gonna say is get your fucking tickets now. If you're not getting them, yeah, and you bring your wife to the event, yeah, you better hide your wife because I'm leaving with her that night. Get your fucking tickets, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just get them tickets.
We got enough kids in this house, Scotty. My wife is fine.
Wow.
She will be there front and center, bro, but she was fine, bro.
Yeah, bro, you're fighting, so you're Elva, you're allowed, bro. I'm talking about the fans, bro. What, you coming as a fan? You pulling out already?
Ooh.
Dude,
Exactly. We're talking about
listen,
the
I
fans.
got, bro, I got 3 kids. I ain't never pulled out nothing in my life, bro.
Yeah, that's obvious.
I don't know how to.
We already know.
Yeah.
Boy. Goddamn. I heard you, P. Goddamn.
Right?
Took me to
Goddamn.
my knee. Damn.
Damn.
See?
Shit.
Hey,
The
Then.
king
Paris,
is
what you
here.
saying? What you saying?
The king is here. King of Wales. And plus it's for Wales as well. Me and Lloyd. Come on, Welsh Gunner. Come on, who's he, bro?
I'm not
He's
gonna lie,
welcome for main event because he wouldn't be main event by himself.
You
It has to be
lose
me
that
or Baylor
title
for making
still.
main.
You lose that title if you lose still. I can't even lie. That
Ooh.
Welsh Gunner
Yeah,
team.
in boxing, battle rap, that's still my shit.
In boxing, you won't be able to. You get me?
I'll stab him. I don't give a fuck. No offense to him, bro. I'll stab him. I don't give a fuck.
That's a catch man outside.
Remember, I just wanted Wells and Green, bro. I will stab the cunt. I don't mind.
Final words for you, Crash. Don't leave it on the. Don't let stabbing be the last word. Bro.
Nah, joking. Go put the knives down. Man. Yo, just I hope his foot's okay on the day. Yeah, because he said he got bad foot, and I hope he can control his stamina. He looks like he gets excited very easily.
Okay. Krishna, last words.
I just want to thank everybody for their support.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so thanking everybody for their love and support, thanking every single one of my fighters for all of their hard work, all their dedication, all their training, all their raising the money and funds. It's 3 weeks away, 3 weeks away, and we've got so much still to do, but we working so hard over here. And as long as my fighters stay training, I can't ask for anything more. You know, thank you all for copping your tickets so far. Please do cop as much as you can. If you can't cop a ticket, please do donate wherever you can. The donation link will be there as well. Big shout out to Trouble for always doing these face-offs for them and always for the battle rap community. Cannot deny it. Cop your Wiretap merch as well. And we will see you all 5th of November. Thank you all so much.
There you go, man. Ultimate Writer 2. Make sure you lot come through. Camden Boxing Club from 6 o'clock. Pull up, man. Link for the ticket's going to be in the description. Make sure you lot cop that. You're done now.